Christianity, the world's largest religion, and relatively speaking, one of the youngest. Jesus Christ walked the earth at a time when Hinduism had been blossoming in India for 4,000 years, and Judaism for at least 1,000. But today, 2.1 billion people follow at least some form of Christianity. That's more than Hinduism and Judaism combined. So what is it about this religion? Its development, for one, has been incredibly complex. It has grown, broken into countless different sects, its holy book retranslated and reinterpreted time after time, its traditions evolving into things that are often hardly Christian at all. So it seems impossible that anyone could sort through such a complex past and present, and find what truly lies at the core of Christianity. One of the things that religion attempts to do is to tell us how to live now and in the future with teachings from the past. But increasingly, as our world moves forward and changes, some of these teachings cease to be useful. Already, countless commandments in the Old and New Testament are ignored by even the most conservative people. There is, to me, a huge amount of dissonance between our world and the biblical one. It was a completely different time. And whether you believe the Bible was written by God or by man, it was written for that time. A time in which slavery and infanticide were apparently quite acceptable. So why are people still drawn to it? Not being of any religious background, I found it surprising that some Christians like the Reverend Jack Olive dismiss things so seemingly fundamental to Christianity like baptism and the Nicene Creed, and even the physical existence of a place called heaven. It made Christianity seem like a religion of the distant past, its holy books simple stories, like the religion of ancient Greece and its myths. But of course I knew this wasn't the case, and if I really wanted to see how Christianity was impacting people today, I needed to find someone who'd stayed with their church despite recognizing the flaws in their religion. I found somebody that fit just this criteria at a nearby Catholic church.
I would say that the key piece is being part of a community, and that having the community provides an anchor for my life. There have been times when I've had great difficulty in my life, and so then having this faith community to support me through that has given me sustenance. Mm-hmm. So it's about nourishing my spirit, about nourishing what's inner. Does that always happen? No. Like the situation you mentioned, there are things that sometimes are put out that don't speak to me at all. Mm-hmm. And so I have to also pay attention and choose what is speaking and what's right. And in my life, I ask, what's the purpose of my life, and what am I called to do, and does this sustain me both inwardly and outwardly?
And I think I realized the strength of Christianity. We will never know exactly the kind of love that Jesus had for people, or even how he taught others to love. But there is a kind of subtle love that still exists in a church. There is acceptance. A church can be an instant family, a community for people who have no one to turn to. And through this inclusion, through the strength gained from being with others, it becomes infinitely easier to walk down a path to self-realization.
You walk along the stream, your head caught in a waking dream. Your protector's coming home, coming